It's been a few months since I was in this futuristic location. You may remember seeing the video with my first cloned image of generated clone number 1 that I called Jen. Now let me show you what 70 years of AI growth looks like. Welcome to the Chronicles of the Artificial Mind. Over the next 7 minutes, we will journey through 70 years of artificial intelligence, tracing its path from a bold academic dream in the 1950s to the highly complex, multi-agent autonomous systems of today. This is a story of incredible breakthroughs, hard-fought revivals, and the shifting physical realities of modern intelligence. To understand where AI is going, we must first understand how it moves. The history of the artificial mind has never been a straight line. Instead, it is a pendulum, constantly swinging between soaring theoretical optimism and brutal funding collapses. Today, as we enter a new era of autonomous capability, we find ourselves at another critical pivot point, where unprecedented digital power is clashing directly with physical infrastructure limits. Our story begins in the summer of 1956 at Dartmouth College, where John McCarthy and a small group of pioneers formally coined the term artificial intelligence. The early years were fueled by pure academic optimism. Handcrafted, rule-based programs like the logic theorists proved computers could solve mathematical proofs, while MIT's ELIZA chatbot in 1966 showed how easily humans could begin to bond with a machine. But early hardware simply couldn't keep pace with the academic promises. By 1974, the field hit a wall. Triggered by severe government reviews like the UK's Lighthill Report, funding dried up, ushering in the first AI winter. While commercial expert systems sparked a brief revival in the 1980s, their massive maintenance costs and proprietary hardware demands eventually collapsed, triggering a second, deeper winter that lasted into the early 90s. To survive, researchers abandoned rigid, manually coded rules. They pivoted to data-driven statistical learning. The power of raw brute force calculation was famously proven in 1997 when IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. 14 years later, IBM's Watson conquered the natural language complexities of Jeopardy, proving that sheer computational scale could solve closed, structured human domains. The true revolution arrived in 2012. By utilizing graphics processing units, or GPUs, to accelerate deep neural networks, AlexNet shattered computer vision records and ignited the modern deep learning boom. By 2016, DeepMind's AlphaGo defeated world champion Lee Sedol, teaching itself intuitive strategies through reinforcement learning. This rapid expansion prompted early warnings as luminaries like Stephen Hawking and Elon Musk called for urgent research on safety and autonomous weapons. In 2017, Google researchers unlocked the modern era of generative AI by introducing the transformer architecture. This breakthrough allowed neural networks to be trained on massive internet-scale datasets. By 2020, models like OpenAI's GPT-3 demonstrated emergent linguistic fluency, while DeepMind's AlphaFold 2 solved a 50-year-old biological mystery by predicting the structure of millions of proteins. Then, the world changed. On November 30th, 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT. Reaching 100 million users in just 60 days, it became the fastest-growing consumer application in history. It was immediately followed in 2023 by GPT-4, a highly capable multimodal system that scored in the top percentiles of the Uniform Bar Exam, bringing artificial intelligence straight into mainstream commerce. But this exponential expansion immediately collided with societal boundaries. In early 2023, over 1,000 tech leaders signed a petition calling for an immediate 6-month halt on frontier training. At the same time, the legal foundation of web scraping began to fracture. Landmark copyright lawsuits were filed by artists and Getty Images, and major news outlets began actively blocking AI crawlers from scraping their intellectual property. By 2024, the paradigm shifted from simple, passive chatbots to active, autonomous agents. Deployed in frontier models like Claude, Opus 5, these systems began independently orchestrating hundreds of parallel, asynchronous subagents to execute complex business workflows without human oversight. By mid-2026, autonomous agents were even proving and solving decades-old open mathematics conjectures. Yet this immense cognitive power has hit a physical and political wall. In early 2026, New York lawmakers introduced the nation's most aggressive data center moratorium, citing strain on the power grid and rising electricity costs. And centralized providers proved how fragile access can be. Export control restrictions forced a major AI lab to suddenly suspend 2 frontier models for weeks. For any business built on public cloud AI, that dependency is a real risk. For modern enterprises, relying on centralized public cloud APIs has become an unacceptable risk. Public models are constantly monitored, user prompts are often used for public training, and subscription models leave businesses vulnerable to pricing changes and sudden service disruptions. To achieve true operational resilience and data sovereignty, a structural change is required. The ultimate lesson of AI history is that dependency breeds vulnerability. The future of enterprise intelligence belongs to those who own their systems. This is the mission of IronStack. By deploying secure, on-site, and private tenant AI platforms, IronStack gives owner-operated businesses complete custody of their code, prompts, and workflows. This is the secure, private, and HIPAA-compliant architecture designed to carry local businesses safely into the next era of the artificial mind. If you are a local Tennessee business owner and would like a free, confidential evaluation of your business to see if on-site AI infrastructure is right for your business, call Henry at 931-922-2861 or email him at henry@ironstack. AI, he will provide you with the local AI starter map document to help you begin the free evaluation.